fourth grade story time. Dun dun dun. So one time, like in fourth grade at Mary Snow, there's a track, and we're running on the track I was with myself with Jared. No, not Jared. John, me, and Gavin. There almost was a huge fight. Like a huge one. Seriously, this close. So like pretty much there was like Gavin on one side and John on the other. And they say, well, they're talking about wrestling and all that stuff. And then Gavin says, I'm gonna punch you. And then John goes, I'm gonna punch you. And they get like this close to each, like this, they're like this far walking up to each other. I'm here. I'm like maybe, so they're like this. They're like apart like a phone, like that close, like maybe the part from a phone. I put my hands between them. I push them and I separate them. And someone yelled, "Get your hands off of them!" And I'm just like, no, I'm ignoring them. I'm just ignoring the background because I was like, I don't care right now. If I get my hands off of them, they're gonna go at each other. So I just was like, okay, no, I'm just gonna ignore them. But right now, I'm ignoring them, and I just have my hands spread out like I'm doing this to them. But then there's one time where John knows if I have my hand like that, don't go any further. He was like that. Gavin kept pushing my hand closer and closer to John. I go like that. I have my hand like so like that. And then when recess is over, they're like, I'll get you back later. And I'm running. I said, Gavin, stay here. John, go. I'm gonna talk. Never, ever go towards someone. Like, he's like, well, it wasn't like that. I should have went, John, go that way, Gavin, go that way. But we just kept walking together after recess. And then all of a sudden, Gavin goes like, thank you. And I'm just like, oh no. He's like nice, mean, nice. He's rich. That's all I'm gonna say. And he's a bully. All I can say is he's a bully. I'm not gonna say anything else. So trying to get into fights at school, that's not good. That's not good. And you guys would understand. I know Ava. Okay, she said I could say first name. Ava Lexi would understand my feelings right now. Or yeah, I'm not liking Gavin right now. But then okay, so and then this year. You've seen Jacob and Jared on my channel. You've seen them on my channel. So they both were walking down the hallway, and all they did was throughout 3 days argue about who's going to go get the fidget spinners. And one time they were arguing, usually they're like this, far, like they're usually like this far from each other when they're walking, like this far. But then they got closer as they were arguing. Here is as the last video, as the last story. I went like that, but instead of me doing the same thing, I put my hands, I go like this, and I feel like, stop arguing. I will go get this fidget spinner. So stop arguing. Jeez. Yeah, I was like, okay, if they're arguing, I don't want like something bad to happen where they fight or something. So I get in the middle. I'm like, stop arguing. I will go get the fidget spinners. Bad luck for me. I didn't even get the fidget spinners. The teachers are like, their parents have to go get it. Which we're middle schoolers. We don't need our parents to do anything. We're middle schoolers. It's not, we learn our lesson by it and we won't do it again. Like, I got in trouble. I got a detention okay. Now this is another story. I got a detention in middle school. Here's the reason why. So, a teacher, it's like a therapist little thingy. And all of a sudden, she's not there every day. So I was like, okay, no, I'm still gonna bring it. So one day she said, don't bring it. You're not allowed to. A fidget spinner. I still brought it. And then I got a detention because she found out. Who cares if I bring a fidget spinner? Number one, I didn't listen. Is it 2? Is it hurting you? Number 3, do you think it's kind of stupid for me to get a detention for bringing a fidget spinner? Like, it's totally stupid. Because all it does is, like, people aren't gonna care about a fidget spinner. You give them a detention for bringing a fidget spinner. They are not even gonna care. They're probably gonna still bring it. Well, I'm not gonna still bring it. But next year, if someone is like, you can't bring a fidget spinner, and they go tell me, and then I get a detention again, I'm gonna go, 1, is it hurting you? 2, you know what? People don't care about fidget spinners. You might, but I don't. I don't care. One thing, I usually spin it in my desk, or 2, I spin it on my lap. That's the only place where I would spin the fidget spinner. So if it did explode, it would be in my desk and I would not be spinning it up there because that can go everywhere. And then that's just stupid because I don't care. And then 5th grade, I'm actually happy on this point. Story time. So one time we were on the track and Gavin's like, I'm gonna push someone. So he pushes someone. But instead of the other person going to tell, they push him back. Worse for me, I kind of pushed the other person that pushed Gavin because I was like, know what? I don't care. And then they come up when I'm walking by. They come up and they shove me. Okay, I deserve that one. Okay, I'm not gonna say I didn't, but I deserve that one because that's kind of, instead of going to tell on myself, blah blah blah, they decided to push me. And then Gavin goes to the principal and says, someone pushed me. And then someone put, like, he said the name, like, I think it was like, say Gavin. What's this name? The other person that Johnny. So Johnny pushed him. So he told the principal that Johnny pushed him. Then the principal talked to Johnny, and then all of a sudden, they are saying Gavin pushed him. And then Gavin's like, no, I didn't. They pushed me. But then he says, you can ask Matthew. And I'm not. Because we are friends, I mean, do you think I'm going to take that? Like, I'm going to go on to his side? That's one thing I don't do, is if someone's mean to me most of the time, and they want me on their side, unless it's serious, like, that they need me, like, on their side for, like, protecting, like, I'll protect anybody. But when it comes to, like, pushing and stuff, that's not gonna be good. I'm not gonna protect pushing and shoving if you started it first. Like, if he pushed you and then like, I wouldn't mind if, like, he pushed him and then he pushed. That's protecting. Me, I'm like that. If someone puts any hands on me, I'll push them back to get it off of me. If they, like, push you and have your hands, I would just walk on. But, like, if they keep shoving you and shoving you and shoving you, I might go, hey, look, stop pushing me. And all that.